Hello there, it's Kent Jackson from Uniques and Antiques. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough for our uncatalogued smalls, lamps, and art for the October 8th, 2019 auction here at Uniques and Antiques in Aston/Upper Chichester, Pennsylvania. As usual, we put together these sales about every 6 weeks or so, and it's nothing but mid-century decorator items, modern design, and we have a great collection to share with you today. So this auction begins at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, October 8th, 2019. And we start with the smalls. Now there's usually tables full of smalls. Let's walk up and down the aisles. Meanwhile, at about 9:15, we have an uncatalogued furniture section that's outside, and we sell all that. And two auctions go on until 11 o'clock when we have the catalog begin, and that'll be three auctions going at once. So a lot of items sell, a lot of items cross the block here at Uniques and Antiques, and here in the uncatalogued section, it's whatever it brings, it brings. It's a typical auction where the auctioneer walks along, holds up an item. Here we go, sell this lot 60 on the nice biomorphic woman sculpture, 20, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, sold. Move on. 5, 10, 20, sold. Move on. The auctioneer follow along. None of these items are cataloged. They are pictured on our website, but the only way to really buy them is to leave an absentee bid, and we'll execute that bid for you. There's no online bidding for this section. There is online bidding for the catalog, which is about 780 lots of cataloged items, which have all conditions and dimensions and multiple pictures. For the uncatalogued section, this is about all you get. I'll go through and take some more pictures. Come and look at it. Some of these items might have issues or damage, so don't assume that everything on the table is in perfect condition. If you leave bids, make sure you call or email, send us a screenshot and say, I'm interested in this, what is that guy? That boar is in good condition. And we'll look at it and be like, yeah, it's in good shape, or no, it's got a broken foot. And then you say, well, if it's in good shape, I'll pay $60 for it, and we'll execute the bid for you, or $600 or $6,000. It's not unheard of. Some nice Murano on the tables. So we get through all these table items. Once we sell the whole thing, all the way through the tables, masks and all, then we'll sell those shelf lots in the back right there. Once we get through those shelf lots, I guess we would sell this table stuff on top here. This right here will be unveiled later. Some of those items will sell. Other items will be not sold. So you have wall sconces in lucite and globes and more lucite. And back here you have good collectible books, catalogs, etc. across the top. Once we sell all the smalls, then we bring down all the lamps that are across the top. As you can see them all across the top here. You can't really inspect them until we bring them down. And we don't bring them down until after we sell all the tables and the shelf lots. So I've kind of gone a little bit out of order here. I should have been telling you right now about the shelf lots. So once we finish all the tables, we get into the shelves, and the shelves have kind of numbers corresponding to them, so you can kind of see, we'll sell that whole shelf one money. Between shelf number 1 and shelf number 2, all that pottery one money. Now we will accept requests off of it, but you have to start at least $20. Look at that nice Kuntz little guys on the shelf lot. Little poodle. Dansk, pottery, etc. Let me just do 2 rows at the same time as I go back the other way. Everything from good tableware. Now this stuff is pretty curated. It's all mid-century. It's all Italian art and interesting kitsch. And across the bottom here, you have a whole bunch of like Dansk and teakware. Let me come across the top right here. This is the next level of valuable stuff is this kind of the 70s colorful, 80s colorful plasticware. Some of that's becoming more valuable than actual china. Lots of Dansk across the top. Lots of kind of brutalist big boxes. You name it, it's on the shelves right here. We sell the shelves, so as I said, all one money. You can request an item, and we will sell it as long as you start it at $20. You can leave absentee bids on the shelf lots, whole china sets on these lots right here. And we move on. The items show up on our big screen in the back, so you don't need to remember what's on each shelf lot. when the lot 57 will come up, it'll be a picture of the items that are on the shelf right there. Lots of very cool items, retro and decorator, unusual things. Look at that guy. So that's about the size of for the shelf lots. Once we finish the shelf lots, then we take a little break and we pull around all the art that we have on. We have them all the way through here. You have art hanging. You can see it's everything from block prints to original oil paintings, all the way down to op art, abstracts, Coca-Cola, Moreau. Look at that very cool kind of gem world map. Then you have all this art across the bottom here. You have lots of large art. You have prints. You have Jackson Pollock up there, I'm sure. You have everything from, you just rifle through these real quick. Large art, etc. You get the idea. Very cool Bob Dylan posters. There's a bunch of them, if I remember correctly. We got them out of a house in Arbor, I think. Mid-century oil painting of a nude. More Bob Dylan. That very cool. You guys like Jim Dine. More art here. I like to do this in case we need to check later. The Normandy. My daughter had that in her bedroom. All right, so that's about the size of that. You have everything on the walls, all the way across, and all the art. I wonder, do we have art on the other side of these? Sometimes we do. Of course we do. Along the back here, you have more art hanging all the way down, all the way down. Now let me back out. We ran out of time. We ran out of hours in the day to catalog all these items. These items will all be in the sale on October 29th, 3 weeks from this auction. So all the items you see back here, October 29th, plus a lot more that we get between now and then. All right, so hopefully we can see at the auction. We have this whole section of cataloged items. I've done a separate video for this, but there's 780 lots of cataloged modern design. This all begins at 11 a.m. The uncatalogued portion that we just did a video for begins at 9 a.m. So this has been Kent Jackson from Uniques and Antiques. Hoping to see you at the auction. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.